Wait, did I install? Got to check. Manage add-ons. Yeah, it's apply changes. Yep. Okay. Now we got it. Okay. Okay. All right. And launch game when I was playing on the Xbox, so I got saves on the Xbox. But that was a different character. I'm going to be going back to Dilgra this time. Probably should have done this before hitting go live. Might take a while. Don't you worry. It just so happens.
Over there?
It just so happens that remember when we played Lunar yesterday and we beat Lunar and we had that long fight with Galleon and he had one line the entire time? Wrote a song about it.
Dying to die, to die, to die, 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 dying to die, to die, to die.
Yeah, oh, I forgot to set everything, didn't I? Okay, let me get everything else set up. Speech chat's not on. Ugh. Day's been busy. Oh, jeez. Do I know anything of what I'm doing? Okay. This isn't working right. Let's try this again. There we go.
Sup, Decker?
Hey, Tristan. Hello, hello. Okay, here we go. Now, I should also set some of my graphics settings, try and see about getting it to look a little better, run a little better. I haven't gotten any mods yet, but I do want the VR mod. Hello, Scaldo.
Hey, Decker.
Goddess under my command. Show this ignorant teenage band the power of my magic pimp hand. Goddess meant to rule the land. Power coursing where I stand. My ascension will be
For Clash.
Whoa, what the heck is wrong with my... What? I have this set to, like, this is my minimum, DPI. And this is my maximum DPI. What happened? Oh. Where's this? What's going on?
back and forth we fight. Hours later, no end in sight. Advantage in beauty and height, and still he comes with all his might. Does precious love mean so much?
Oh, that'll.
What class
That'll
are
do
you,
it.
Decker?
Hey, Crony. Hello.
Hello, Decker. How are you?
All right, but Crony's here, so grab your beer. Now, I would, but I just opened my Dr. Pepper. But Crony, I got plenty of beer right here. Don't you worry. I'm not leaving that. Okay, so let's see. That should be good.
Hey, Decker. Good to be here.
Guess what time it is?
There we go.
Boy.
Okay, so now we gotta find Martin. That's what we were trying to do here.
So what are you fixing?
What am I fixing? I fixed the well already. I'm trying to fix the battery on my car. It's completely dead. I'm wondering if maybe... that's a whole lot of things. But I gotta find Martin. Where the hell is Martin? Hi?
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire and something worse. In the ruins.
Yeah, that's great. I lost track of Martin, so maybe he's out here. I took a nap. I leveled up.
Gotta
and
love the beer bag sound. Meant the settings.
Oh yeah, I was going to see about some of my graphic settings, because, well, there's, like, let's turn on the FPS. So we're getting like 50 in Kvatch, which isn't great. I got a 4060 Ti 16 gigs, so there's some settings in here. I got it set to like the high preset. So some of these, like, but it's like affects the quality of effects. The hell does that mean? Some of these you can easily, like texture quality, I can bring that to ultra no problem. Because, yeah, I'm still getting 50-ish frames. Because
Somehow my phone isn't charging, BRB.
Because, you know, I got 16 gigs on this card. I can easily get all that stuff taken care of. But it is not the most powerful 1080p card. Free... Oh, wait. Oh, God. Ah! I know what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, what the heck was I doing? Oh, frame rate limit should also be 60. Because I don't want to be... And VSync match refresh rate. Yes, that's what VSync is. I like VSync. Show VRAM. Let's show VRAM on. It still says
Hello,
0 out
Decker.
of 0.
Did I miss many things on Oblivion?
Okay, now with
I
VSync
was
on,
so
suddenly
sure you
we're
would
getting
play at
60
Luna
frames.
2.
Okay. I only played Oblivion once so
Hello,
far.
chat.
We need to figure out where the heck Martin is. He must have said fuck it and left.
Lockpicking tip. If you succeed on a tumbler, spam the use button on that tumbler to keep increasing the skill.
Huh. I don't worry too much about it because, you know, I don't really... I can pick any lock in the
I
game
will say
with
the
the
lighting in the
lowest
remaster
skill,
is
so...
phenomenal.
I can pick any lock in the game with the lowest skill with, oh god, with just, woo, hopes and dreams, and one lockpick. And no, not the skeleton key, just one lockpick. It's, when you get the hang of it, it's not that tough. But sir, what you...
Okay, I just did miss 5 minutes.
Ma'am.
And you did seem to having problems on adjusting the stream. True, but it'll help boost your level.
I'll never forget him. He saved as many as he could that terrible night. If only they'd listen and stay with us in the chapel.
Well, you acting like he's dead. Where the fuck is he?
Be seeing you.
Okay.
I made this as stuck in my head. Any possibility. Well, if not, stop with the greatest hits already.
Oh, boy.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Yeah, I agree.
Good to see you. Hello, my friend.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
Yeah, you didn't wait for me, though. Normally I say hi to you in the chapel. Yeah, I had to chase you down.
Did you just misgender that character?
Possibly, I don't know. Come with me, you're in
Dad joke
danger.
of the day. What happens if a frog parks illegally? It gets towed.
Hey, Emperor told me to find... No, the Emperor told me to find Joffrey. So that's just lying. So, okay, come with me. You're in danger.
Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this. Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help.
Martin? The priest? Priestman Martin. That you?
Yes, I'm a priest. You'll need a priest. I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Losing your faith. Well, doesn't matter. You're coming with me.
If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you look.
I try for that.
What good is a priest?
You are Uriel Septim's son. You're not just any priest. You're an ill-gotten priest.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father?
Was.
No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
Well, he certainly sowed some seeds, I'll tell you that much.
Decker is either always in danger or is warning people that they are in danger. Why is this?
Come with me, you're in danger.
An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why?
Cause you're Ariel Septim's son. Yes, 2 and 2, put them together. Why would I lie? He just saw fucking demons tearing up his friends and family. Well, not family, not really family, but either way. Their entrails are all over the thing. I think he's used to people being a little bit deceptive.
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth.
Or he's stupid.
What does this mean? What do you want from me?
I just need you to fucking follow my ass for the quest.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes. I'll come with you to Weynon Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
Okay. Ooh, but. And this is a pretty big but. I do have enough money for Breezehome, and we did mention last time where the heck I have to go to get it. So let's just do a little fasty travy. Back to the Market District. I'm sure Martin's not going to mind.
Queen?
I'm not certain.
Hey, Martin. If you are Septimus offspring,
I think she might be in the window because
that's
someone's in
mean
the
you are
window.
considered as competient against
that's
those
Dobby.
who want the throne.
It's Dobby in the window. Is Tara still outside? I hope not. If she is, I'm going to go get her.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Nope. What the? We had a big Oblivion chat going on here.
Farewell.
Oh, I show up and suddenly everyone has to go home.
Look, you're voiced by Sean Bean, so you're basically screwed like the Emperor.
Take care.
Kind of annoyed at everyone just leaving as soon as I show up.
I wish there was realistic acting. It would be a game changer.
Well, Jensen's got, The three brothers have the other stuff I need, and they have... Yeah. You can get more money overall at the three brothers. They have a bigger coin purse, effectively. The most you can sell at
Charging
any given
again,
time.
Jeebus, so touchy is weird spelling. Yeah, I took a hit.
Anytime. Venencia Melisea, Office of Imperial Commerce. You got complaints? Of course you got complaints. Who doesn't?
I would like to buy a house in town.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Well, then let me tickle your cycle for a while. Let's see. Likes that, really likes that, doesn't like that, doesn't care for that. Okay, so...
That's real. I doubt it. Lower. It's good of you to say so.
Okay, that's the most I'm able to get her. My speech is really crap.
All right, I get it.
But hopefully that was enough.
Why?
Yes, it was. Okay.
All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront.
I just so happen to have 2,000 gold.
Really?
Lick your soicle.
Then you've just become a
That did
homeowner.
not sound right,
Here
ha.
is your house key. You'll find it
Decker
in the
is
waterfront
tickling all the
district.
circles.
It's not much to look at. You may want to spruce it up a bit with some furnishings. I'd suggest talking to Sergius Verus at Three Brothers Trade Goods in the Market District.
As nice.
Good day.
Okay. Oop, wrong button. I keep wrong buttoning. But I gotta figure out what I can set higher and what I have to set lower about the frame rate issues. Like, I'd like to have a nice solid 60 if possible, but I'm not.
Ah, good. You did find the house seller.
Magic Emporium, Slash and Smash. Where the heck is the Three Bro trade place? Best defenses. Okay, Triple Bro Traders. Here we go.
Tertullian, Sergius, and Cicero, the three Verus brothers. I'm Sergius.
I don't care. I'm just here for buying and selling.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Let's see, what can I sell this guy? Don't need all these arrows.
That seems a fair price.
It would seem that way.
That's
Sell
more
your
than I
soul.
You drive a hard book. That's a good deal.
Okay, we could get rid of some of these.
You drive a hard.
Your Kia Soul.
Okay, you got... Yeah, the water breathing scroll, summon skeleton scroll. Yeah, we don't need all these soul gems.
You've made a good bit of gold.
There we go. And now I have not enough for even a single thing from his frickin'... I know. Okay, well, we're gonna have to work on that.
I was kicked out of Inkia once.
Take care.
But, point is, now we have the house, which means I can dump off all these skulls I've been carrying around. Okay. Fast travel real fast. Travel fast, as you do. You were kicked out of a Kia once? Like, was it moving?
What is it now? Otheel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits.
Not to be bothersome, but the Decker reload gives me 12 when it was 60. Still gonna put 2,000 on a card reading at the end of the night.
Okay, here we go. We got our house. We have a bed, a table, and a fireplace. And that's pretty much it. So, time to fill it with the
A
important
bag
stuff.
of skulls? What's do you do for a living? Gee whiz.
I cannot equip the item. Yeah, I understand that. Only I could specifically drop one at a time, though. That would make this way easier. I can drop a stack, but I don't want to drop a stack. I want to drop one.
Only need a pot of latrine and you're good Decker.
And in Old Oblivion, 5 was where it just started automatically dropping one at a time. But here it doesn't do that until 2. There we go.
Latrine.
Let's get these over in a pile. Also, Oblivion Remastered changed the way the interaction button works.
Top secret reference.
In Old Oblivion, there was a specific button for interact, whereas the remaster works like Skyrim, where the pickup button, if you hold it, works as interact, which means you need less buttons, but it also means that it takes longer to interact, whereas in classic Oblivion, just press the interact button, it's quick, like flip, 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 manipulating things all day long, which I love. Hi. Wonder how it's going to work
Why
in VR.
do you like skulls?
Because I can collect a bunch, and they're everywhere. And it's like, when you come back from a long bunch of adventures, you level 30-something, and you have a massive pile of skulls waiting at home for you, it makes you feel like you've really done something with your life. Not like all those guys.
Latrine, by the way, mean a pot for toilet. If it's a word only in French, I am so sorry. It's the word for toilet in French in Middle Ages.
I'm familiar with latrine. Okay, time to get going. Now let's work on our athletic skill while we're at it.
Predator Heme Tune starts playing.
Whoop. Bloop. Hey. Now we got light armor going on with Dilgra. I still don't have VSync on. That's probably because I have I have the forbidden magic turned on because I was having issues getting it to actually be at 60. So I turned on the forbidden magic.
It was also the name of a
Whoa, why
resident
did it go to
spider
ultra
in Top
performance? No
Secret.
wonder everything's all fucking fuzzy. And at frame gen is off still. Interesting. That's the forbidden magic I turned on. What the hell happened?
Or else I don't know what latrine is the word in English. But I remember in Fire
Let's turn on
Emblem
hardware ray
Awakening
tracing.
they
I can
used
do
the
it.
word latrine in English.
See how it goes. Okay, so that gives us about 30 frames.
Was there an update?
There was, but yeah, it's it seems like it messed with a lot of my settings. But I mean, I also had the save. I was playing on my Xbox, so I don't know if that
What did you
mess
do
with
to
anything.
the settings
But
in between streams?
no, I didn't do anything to the settings in between streams. I just played on my Xbox. I did check the settings menu just to kind of laugh at it. You're able to turn the game on Xbox to high quality or high performance. High performance is mid performance, and high quality is incredibly shit performance. So, yeah, and we're getting like 30, 40 frames.
Just watch
here.
the movie. You will
So-
scream latrine too. Giggles.
If I go back and I turn on the forbidden magic,
How long did you spend on making your elf look pouty?
too long. Okay, now this is telling me that it's pushing to 90 frames. Of course, it's still going to feel and play like it's 40 frames, because that's what it is. Now, with that in mind, I could probably also set the set DLSS to quality. Yeah. Loss of about 10 frames for that, but, yeah. Okay, we gotta go to Coral, right. See, we get our...
When you're extra 20 frames or just a stagnant picture.
But sometimes, especially frame generation, often doesn't play right with streams, so I try not to do that. Like, sometimes it'll look fine to me, and I'll look over on OBS, and it'll be, like, jerking all over the place, and I'm like, oh no! I think that is, like, the first Descendant, the last Descendant, whatever the hell Descendant one is called. Yeah, you could turn on frame gen in that, but if it dropped below a certain threshold, it went to complete lunacy on OBS. Oh, Yellow Tick Cave. That sounds fun. That sounds entertaining. That sounds like a plan. Why jog when you can sprint has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are an apprentice of athletics.
How does the
You
combat
no longer
feel in first or third
regenerate
person in
less
comparison
fatigue
to the
while running.
original?
Oh, I've seen, I haven't really played much in third person, but third person is a whole lot better than it was in the original, because you were all kinds of wobbly in the original. I don't mind so much that the camera was directly behind you in the original, but the offset means you can see forward a bit. You still need to be a little more offset than this to make it completely like modern offset, in my opinion. But yeah, it still feels like Oblivion here, but it's a lot more responsive, a lot less wobbly, even on a controller.
fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Those are missing some tough-ass mud crabs. Where can I find them? Sometimes the mages have some enchanted robes. Those can be worth a lot of money without that much weight. So.
Still using the steering wheel?
Oh, no, I could use the steering wheel to play Oblivion, but I'm using mouse and keyboard. Where's the wheel? Oh yeah, it's 1, 2... Yeah, I have that set to my spells. Don't have the torch equipped on anything.
Where are you?
I don't know. Fine, don't worry.
What's that?
Nothing. Nobody? Hi.
I wonder if Bethesda will hire famous actors for Elder Scrolls 6.
Probably.
I want Gary Oldman somehow in some capacity. No feeling like collecting and saving all the silverware and plates to sell for several hundred gold.
Ow, 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 ow. Excuse me. No. Evil doesn't have to die tonight. Oh shit. Ow, pain. Ow. That's my ass. Oh god. Oh, right. That's right. I'm playing as my high elf. It's born of the apprentice, so I am really weak to magic. I forgot. On my other save, I got Gerb. Let me pull that up real quick. He's a lot of fun.
Are some games just easier to play with mouse and keyboard/controller?
I feel like some
More
games
than likely. Skyrim had Ming the Merciless actor.
Now, Gerb, he's a bit crazy. He's an orc, and I've been going up hand-to-hand in heavy armor and athletics. So what he does is just run forward and punch shit to death.
Evil dies tonight. They should put that in a horror movie.
So, yeah, Gerb here. Let's see. Let's move him somewhere where you can find someone to punch in the face. I'm going to show you how Gerb plays.
At this point, all prices go up, so I would prefer they keep Elder Scrolls 6 the most simplest as possible, while keeping their majesty. Stop. You have violated the law.
Roll candle camp, you say? Come on, there gotta be someone here for me to beat the shit out of.
Leave me to my work, stranger.
Okay.
Bye.
Well,
It did
okay.
bug me that Patrick Stewart was only a tutorial NPC.
Single cave, okay. Smoke hole cave, there we go.
I mean, look what happened with Cyberpunk about Keanu Reeves.
Looks kind of necromantic over here. Oh, that's a skeleton, not a skull. Yeah, Gerb just goes forward and punches things.
Though wasn't he in a couple of other fantasy games around this era? I think
can't
Demon's
recall.
Stone and maybe one of the hacks/Baldur's Gate. Cost too much to Red CD Projekt and forced to rewrite more than half the game.
Ow! Where are you? Oh, there. Where is everyone? Oh, hi.
As long as they have Jim Cummings back as a VA. Yeah, they canceled their multiplayer just to overhaul Cyberpunk. I remember Kevin Spacey's dead eyes in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, so this is what I do with Gerb. I just run up to things and punch the shit out of them. Now, that's another reason why I went up heavy armor, because the armor class on your gloves is treated like damage points in your hand-to-hand. Now, also, Khajiit would get a bonus for hand-to-hand, but, Gerb's not a Khajiit.
Things going on. I'll be back. Falcon Punch. Always great dreaming of sleep paralysis and waking up with it. But hey, there's a Decker stream on. I remember my cousin who is 10 years younger wanted the video games to reach that point where you can go in every house and place present on Earth like Google Map. I was like,
a very hard one.
This is too much.
Oh crap, I got distracted in my brain. There we go.
I was trying to do hand-to-hand with my Argonian in Skyrim. There's a perk for it in heavy armor, but I was just better off with swords in the end.
Yeah, the removal of the hand-to-hand skill kind of sucked in Skyrim. Hand-to-hand can be a good amount of fun in Oblivion. Of course, Morrowind also had the unarmored skill, which was nice, but I always like having more skills,
Sorry,
more
I had
things
to
to go
step
up.
away for a moment. What are you doing now, Decker?
I was just running around with Gerb showing off this character's ability to just punch the shit out of things. But as fun and easy as it is to just run around and punch the shit out of things, remember the reason we're going up Dilgra is because she has the ability to cast some serious magic. So, quick save Gerb here, and I'm gonna load...
At Anubis 800,
Dilbra.
maybe it will go full circle. Where games will be so realistic, it will make people appreciate real life.
Honestly, my first experiences playing virtual reality really made me appreciate just how 3D
At
everything
Anthony
is.
Watson 19 desecrated a 2 my guess punching rats. Grinning, squinting face.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, it must have been
What's
your...
that?
Oh, the wind, it's just the wind. Nothing, just the wind.
Who's there?
The wind.
Who's there?
The wind. Okay, so the cold spell done. Is that summon skeleton or we'll find out. No, that's electricity. Okay. Oh man, she is not getting hit by my. Okay, cool. I can cast high level spells. That's great. They're about to kill me if I don't do something about this soon. No, actually, oh, stop healing yourself. Oh no. Ah, okay.
Bao takes a bit of getting used to in VR, I found.
That could be fun, though. Okay, so the Conjurers are really easy with Gerb, because they have, like, no armor. He just gives them the 1-2 whop pow, and they crumple and die. Very fun to run through with a stupid orc and just destroy an entire room full of mages. Dilger can't do that. But I can't cast Journeyman level spells if I don't have Journeyman level spells, and I haven't bought any spells, and I just spent all my money on a house to store my skulls.
At Space Oddity 42, not for me. That's why I don't want VR. Because video games must stay video games. A console, a monitor, and a playpad. At best with physical games.
Where the fuck did
I really don't like how the video game media evolved towards.
Okay. Takes care of them. Not worth enough. Okay, let's just say fuck it and leave. We killed one guy. Are they gonna chase us out of here? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. In Morrowind, they never do. Funny thing. Found that out. I had to run for my life a couple of times in Morrowind. Who can see me? Martin out here somewhere? I know he's supposed to be following me, but... Shit. Okay, well, took care of them. Oh, yeah, that was a high elf conjurer. Look at her. High elf. You took extra damage from the magic, didn't you? Yeah,
I love
now
VR,
you did.
but it's in its infancy.
Boop. Oh, there you are, Martin. Where the fuck have you been? A Lemblick. Free skull. Retort. Okay, so that should be all the... Yo, speed. I got some speed. That's nice. Oh yeah, these are the 4 things that go into alchemy.
I don't know if I
Oblivion.
ever want to reach the stage of VR that is if you die in the game, you die IRL.
That's probably a bit much. I already got their stuff. They're coming this way. Nobody. No, there's no one here but us chickens.
What if you had it set up to
Fortify fatigue
where
pants.
if
Nice.
you died in the game, you had to take 24 hours off the game for your character to respawn?
Well, technically, you could do that right now, just as your own personal challenge. That's a quick save. I only took out 2 more of the... Oh, hi! Martin doesn't mind this little adventure. You're good for it, right? We're heading right to Weynon Priory. It just so happens that I want to stop in this cave and collect as many skulls as possible along the way.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Weynon Priory.
I need skulls.
To Weynon Priory, then.
Skulls.
That specific character or just switch to a different one?
Hmm? No, fine. Okay. Don't
I was
mind
thinking
me.
like how everyone died in Ready Player One, and it took time to get their character back online.
Oh, you jerk.
A big pile of skulls will attract all the ladies, I'm sure.
Oh, shit. Ah! Well. Take a lot of damage from those spells. A whole lot.
Decker wants enough skulls so he can recreate that priory decorated in skulls. I think it's in Prague. Decker, can I see Decker collecting skulls in real life?
I got the one skull.
My skull pile
But
brings all the girls to the yard.
I do have one skull, but there's a little history behind that skull. It's a lot of fun. Because, well, I was walking, as I do, and,
Slides in. Supper is ready here in 5, so mostly lurking.
Okay, Lady Knight. Thank you for the lurk. Well, there was this one little situation way back in the day where Poulter... Well, I was walking one day and... Ah, fuck. Way to go, Martin.
BRB.
What are you fighting now, Martin? Oh. Okay, well, way to go, Martin. Well, a situation that was... Oh, it's my favorite time. It's band time. Okay. Now there was
I have the one skull too. Had it since birth. Ah, hello, Lady_Knight.
There's a situation where I was walking along the grounds and I saw what was left of a rabbit that had been killed by something, and I was like, ew. And so the next day I'm walking along with Poulter, and I'm like, yeah,
As long as
we
it's not
stop
me.
here and we turn
Grinning,
back.
squinting face.
And she was like, why? And I'm like, because there's a dead rabbit over there. And she's like, it's still over there? I'm like, well, it was there like yesterday, so probably. She's like, good to check. And then I went to look, and I was like, wow, damn, because the scavengers really did a number on it. And all that was left was like a pile of fur shreds and a skull. And I was like, oh, damn, okay, so that's that. And Boulder's like, oh, okay, I want to see that. I'm like, you want to see that? She's like, yeah. So we go up, and she takes a look, and she's like, get that. I'm like, what do you mean, get that? She's like, get that. Let's clean that off and keep that. I'm like, what do you mean clean off? I don't know how to prepare and keep a skull. So I checked some YouTube videos on how to do it. And I boiled the skull and cleaned out all the stuff and then glued the teeth back in, and we have a preserved rabbit skull. Is that all of this particular... What the heck? Where are the walls?
Surprised face, wow. You really love your wife. I guess it's a lucky skull.
I was hoping to see if I missed a spot, but... I probably did, considering that one thing that should be pointing towards an exit is pointing to not a spot I've been to. There's no marked... Yeah, there we go. That's what it's pointing to, and I didn't have that marked on the map. The exit doors have their own little symbol, and the way I got in had its little symbol. Oh, hi. How's it going, Mr. Scampy Scamp? You dead now.
And the body count rises.
I mean, even
What
if I
timing?
was in couple,
Thank you
I
for follow.
would never
Thank
do
you.
that.
I mean, it's...
So, hypothetically, if I came over, there wouldn't be a pile of human skulls in your living room?
Hypothetically. Yeah, it sucks being a high elf, doesn't it? I should know.
Now you need to make a skull movie review, lol. MRDRK1. Thanks for following.
Okay. Sadly, just the one skull in here. All these mages, just one skull between them.
Back.
They had to share that skull.
This anything fun? That's why I bow to you, Decker, because goddamn.
Boom, 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 boom. Free torches. I should actually hotkey a torch or something. Let's see. Because it would be handy. Just saying. Let's see. That on 8. Yeah. And then we can put the shield on 7.
At Tristan72 Decker just talking about a rabbit skull anecdote.
Okay. Yeah, in the
It's funny,
cave, it's
because in
telling
Skyrim
me...
it feels like you can't go 2 feet without tripping over some bones.
In the cave, it's telling me I'm getting like 140 FPS, but that is also with the forbidden magic of frame generation. So I'm actually getting something like 70, which is still higher than my refresh rate. Probably why it feels fine to play in here. Though you still get a little bit of extra added latency.
You got the
beyond,
wrong end of the rabbit.
beyond your
It's the
basic
foot
frame rate with
that's
the frame
lucky.
gen, I think. But Martin, what are you doing? Okay, I'm lost in this damn cave now. That's great. Okay, Martin, let's go back. Now let's check the map here. Okay, so we explored everything. Just follow the road right, and we get out of here. Okay.
Optiscaler is great tool for enabling FSR frame gen plus DLSS at same time.
Whoa, whoa, ah. Wait, crap, was that... That goes... No, that led to... that. Well, dang it. Okay. I'll figure out how the hell to get out here. Okay, so now we just go straight ahead. Straight ahead. Okay, yeah, here we are, and we get out this way. Yeah, I recognize the spot now.
How big are these dungeons?
Not too big. They're just... dungeons in Oblivion are kind of random and meandering, and not, like... Skyrim, they were more like, here you go through, and it loops around when you get to the end, and you leave, and you had a nice adventure. In Oblivion, it's like a random room. Some paths go off in some ways, some paths go off in other ways. See what you find in there. That's one of the things that they're with the Sky Oblivion mod that's being made still. One of the things they're hoping to that they're actively working on is actually remaking all of the dungeons in Oblivion, not to be exactly as they were in Oblivion, but to be better dungeons.
It looks like maze to not really into it. I am confused about FPS. I thought the human eye could not see above 60 frames per second. Why do we need 120 frames per second?
Well, you hear that the claim made a lot that the human eye can't see above 24 frames a second. Now, the truth is, 24 frames a second is the minimum that's been determined in order to gain the illusion of motion from a series of still images. But I did my own research into that. The claim, I was trying to figure out what it logistically is, because we don't really see in frames anyway, but there is a certain speed at which our optic nerves work. And from my research, it would be extremely difficult to perceive things above, differences in things above 200 frames a second. But
UE5 is out to claim. Our card to the river Styx.
The human eye optic nerves, the maximum frame rate to have any kind of potential effect on what you see kind of caps out around 350, 360 frames per second. So that's like on average. Some people might be able to perceive a little bit more. Some might maybe a little less. But not the 24 that a lot of people say. What that?
350? Wow.
Hold on. Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabarel is dead.
I think they might be right the fuck in front of you. Who's attacking Weynon and Priory? Who? Oh. God dang it. All the time. Okay. Well, who's attacking Weynon and Priory?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
To or from them? Where's Joffrey? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
What the hell is that? But.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to. I do not fear. Only the chosen will survive. Be glad I do not fear death.
Okay. Okay. Couldn't see anything. That reminds me. No, torch unequipped. No. Get it out. I want to see. Where's the other guy?
Please,
we
sir.
Killed multiple.
Give as lengthy an explanation as possible. No rush.
Whoa. Okay. Oh. Hello? Alright.
Decker is the
They came out of
Dragonborn.
nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey?
Nah. The chapel, I guess, maybe.
Quick, he may need our help.
Maybe. It's a maybe, guys. Maybe.
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right.
Paradise awaits me.
Parry and strike. Not on this day.
Die, unbeliever.
Like the gods you pray to.
Someone's been murdered. Who are they?
Who are they? Someone's been murdered. Who are they? Okay. Apprentice with blades, power attacks more powerful, blade weapons more durable. That's good to know. Nope. Oh. Sorry. Ooh, free a Kavari Katana.
What settings are you using?
Mostly high. I set the textures to ultra because that's a free one.
You're back.
I need to turn some stuff down to maintain.
Without warning. I was praying in the
Mr.
temple when I heard Prior Maberel shout.
Joffrey, I'm trying to explain graphics here.
Arm myself. The amulet of kings.
He's
I fear
back.
that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Weynon house. We need to go see if it is safe.
Okay, I'll go check it.
We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Right, okay, you do that. I'm gonna... The leader had 3 gold on him? What the fuck? Okay, let's, Through face, your afflictions are banished. Woohoo! Okay. $4 gold. You cheap bastards. Oh, we should probably, let's see, what do we got in terms of repairs? Okay. Goddamn.
Times are tough, that's 3 weeks' pay. Thunderstorm is underway, so my dogs have demanded everyone goes to my bed for a cuddle puddle.
Let's see, how does that katana compare to... Okay, the katana is slightly lighter and does the exact same damage. At least it seems the exact same. We don't really go into decimal points here.
Poor puppies.
Yeah, thunderstorms be like that. Good thing he waited there for me to come with.
Mythic Dawn pays shit.
Ooh. Prior maybe. Oh, Prior maybe.
What's in a church
Money,
that's
and
worth stealing,
I'll
though?
take his gold ring. Shit. I mean, we gotta afford to, furnish up our house. We need the money. I'm sorry. So, Joffrey, where'd you go? Oh.
They've taken it. The amulet of kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
Almost every turn.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the amulet of kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Where will Martin be safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us.
Well, shit.
But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Cool.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
That chest right there. Yep, seems they got in it pretty
At
easy.
Anthony Watson 19 gold, silver, jewels, ancient artifacts, etc.
Okay, time to say fuck it and leave.
Who's that lurking over there?
Thank you for lurk. Thank you, thank you. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
You don't know your history on Middle Ages churches? Many were wealthy because you could buy indulgences and people donated their goods to the church when they died. One reason for Martin Luther and his Protestant rebellion.
Hey, just say fuck it and leave. Ah, he ain't gonna use this. Okay, fellas, off to Bruma.
Thanks for the info, guys. Much appreciated.
Guys, you could go a little faster. We're on horses. A Bruma to the right.
I was just a piece of paper shy of getting my minor in history. I didn't file it.
Who trying to kill who where? He's just a random wolf. Hey, get back here. Oh, okay. Horse control's a little bit wonky. Oh, woohoo! All right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. Wouldn't need a horse if Oblivion left werewolves in the game.
Yeah. Can't do horseback combat in Oblivion. I will take your skin. What? I just do a pop shove it off the horse? What was that?
I didn't know the game had horses until Daddy was running around after a raid looking to obtain one.
And they have this one like set in the main story, but to be fair,
Oh no, I'm ambushed. Just let me dismount my horse real quick, lol.
why am I keep doing like kickflips on the horse? Oh dear. Okay, Bruma. We got a long road to Bruma. But I want to get in the Mages Guild at some point so that I can start doing spell crafting, because that really unlocks the let's break the game aspects of Oblivion. A rat biting my horse? Get you frickin'. Okay.
And a short time to get there. Why does it feel like you move slower on the horse?
Well, the horses in Oblivion have different speed stats based on their breed. The fastest horse is the black horse, which moves as if it has a speed stat of 100 and an athletics skill of 100. Which means if you have anything that actually can boost you past that, a spell, a potion, enchanted equipment, you can actually, on foot, run faster than the fastest horses. Now, if you have a spell that can enhance a target's speed and athletic skill, You can poke your horse
I
with
don't
that,
know if you
hop
like
on,
mods,
and go vroom.
but there's one called Optimalizations to lessen UE5 stutters.
Yeah, I heard about that. That mod is literally just a config file edit. Like it's just going into the config file and changing a few things around to help optimize. Yeah, I don't have any mods going on right now. If I want to try this in VR, though, not only am I going to have to figure out which settings to actually maintain very high frame rates, but that optimization to reduce stutters is going to be an absolute necessity. Glade Mist Cave. Well, that sounds welcoming. Little Glade Mist. Okay, horse, wait here. Going glade misting. Wait, well, why is my...
VR Oblivion would be fun though.
Oh, yeah. Like, they have it with 6 degrees of freedom and all that stuff with the weapons and the shield and stuff, so that's nice. It's still not as good as Skyrim VR, the official release and all that, but...
I've heard people complain the old jank is still in the game in spots.
Well,
Unlike when it's just a fresh coat of paint, not a remake. And also it's freaking Bethesda LOL.
yeah, I mean, some of the jank is kind of intentional. I understand some desire to be like, hey, maybe they'll polish out everything, but there's way too damn much jank for them
If
to
I
polish
remember, you can
everything.
enhance speed of horse by touch fortify speed spells spam into rocket buggy.
Oh, yeah. But if you can get your own natural speed and athletics to 100, then it's easier, it's more consistent, and it's costs less
Nostalgia.
magicka to just buff yourself and ignore the horse. Now, if they did have horses that their natural abilities actually exceeded the maximum capabilities of a player, then, you know, like if the black horses actually had like a speed of 150 with an athletics of 120 or something.
The jank has been romanticized to an extent.
Yeah.
Though that's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Kind of like with EDF. EDF is known for its jank as well. But every time it's like, this could improve, there's a good amount of people who are like, no, keep it fucked up. It's like, no, these things could actually be
There
nicely
will always
improved.
peoples who will complain.
Like, when EDF Insect Armageddon came out, which, wasn't a great EDF game by any stretch of the imagination, one of the things that people complained about with it is the fact that it had a sprint button. Because 2017 didn't have sprinting. So people were saying they were upset that it missed the point of EDF with the ability to sprint. Now EDF 5 added the ability to sprint, and everyone's fucking fine with that. Suddenly it's okay. No one complained about sprinting in EDF 5. I complained that it was a bit of a pain in the ass to sprint. Fortunately, they fixed it in EDF 6 by making it a toggle instead of a hold. Because if it's a hold with click the left stick and hold that shit down to keep sprinting, yeah, that got painful after not that long.
Edge 6 Raider with Hand of God. Weapon pack mods is peak gaming. I've always thought a horse should be a multiplier on your character's speed to really get an idea of being that much faster on our horse.
But also there's the fact
I mean,
that horse
I
riding
have difficulties
itself
with peoples who carburate on rage.
horse riding itself is a skill. It does require some athleticism of the rider, especially if you want to go really fast.
Yeah. Having the analog stick also be a button can be a pain.
Come on, you guys, you got any skulls hidden anywhere? Usually it's like coffins and stuff you can find skulls in. Okay. Free repair hammer.
They probably have a saddle controller for VR.
Now, there are some omnidirectional treadmills with folding seats. That sounds nice. Because when you're playing a VR game that switches from walking to... God damn, this is a lot of shit. Okay. What is all this?
Mad, are you guys getting the storms we got earlier? Hail, torrential downpour? No thunder though. Did something happen to your camera?
Ah, for fuck's sake!
You've got a black door behind you now.
My damn camera thing is just not as tight as it should be, and it's just annoying. It's just finding its own way around being stupid. Thank you, thank you. My anger's at the camera, not at people pointing out that my camera's messed up. Oh.
Be funny if you got yourself a 360 treadmill for VR, then you get on a horse and start mimicking a gallop. It's just a Terracam. She booby-trapped you so she can be seen when she arrives. Plenty of thunder, downpour, but no hail.
I was hoping that was a skull. It was just a sack.
Duct tape fixes anything.
How nice. Have a nice little power nap. And level up. Okay. Continue to work on the luck.
A sandstorm will hit us soon tomorrow, so school and work are on day off.
Now, we don't need to work up our strength super high right now because we've got our house to actually store our skulls in. So, let's go intelligence and willpower, maximize the magical ability. Though endurance, I think, like, it's a good idea to max that out as fast as possible, honestly. Because the more endurance you have during the level up, the more hit points you gain.
A sack
I don't know if they changed
head.
that too much, but that was like one of the things to maximize right away in Classic Oblivion was endurance. Get that as high as possible, as fast as possible, to get the maximum amount of hit points per level up as you can. Okay, well, that looks like that's all taken care of. I could use the clairvoyance spell to get out of these places. That would help. Alright. Cross over. Turn right.
How's Poulter doing? Is she doing okay?
Oh, yeah. She's just been kind of taking herself some private time. Okay, so no skulls in that one, sadly. But we got some serious loot out of that one cupboard, and we had a bed to sleep in to gain our level. That's cool. And you all just waiting outside for me. Alright, let's get back on the road, I guess. You could join me in the dungeons and help save me from frickin' wolves on occasion, you bastards.
I just joined and I thought you was saying that to your horse, lol. Did you enchant stuff or spells yet?
No, I still need to
They
join the
figured
Mages
you
Guild
had
so
it.
I can get access to all that. I was telling Poulter about, she was asking me if Sneak can get as broken
Hello?
in Oblivion as it does in Skyrim, and I was telling her,
Hey, Daddy.
not only
You
can
found a
it get
horse then?
even more broken
Laughing face.
in Oblivion, you don't even need to get your sneak skill high to break it in Oblivion. All you need to do is stack chameleon enchantments until you have 100% chameleon. Then, doesn't matter how low your sneak skill is, you could have never practiced it the entire game. No one can see you. No one can tell
At
where
lady
you are.
underscore night underscore of underscore sarcasm.
And no
I
matter
can
how
outrun
many
my
times
horse
you
now,
stab
LOL.
them in the face, they're never going to know what happened. Looks like a one-lane road over here.
What is it, citizen?
Just complaining about the infrastructure. Okay, auto walk a bit while I switch to some lovely brew.
Spire home on top of the maintain has enchant tome thingy. Kid is asking for me
yeah.
to go kill things for dragons.
I keep thinking of like vanilla Oblivion.
Did you get rid of the pickle beer?
Well, I finished off the pickle beer. It was a long and painful process, but I did it. It was just drinking it, but it still took way too long. And it was painful. Bruma Caverns. Well, that sounds like a lovely vacation home.
You know the program I use to help with my colorblind issues in game makes my CPU screen when I go in a Oblivion gate, lol. Why did I buy some pickle beer?
Bruma Caverns. Wait, it was
You drank it?
160. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I wasn't about to.
I want to try pickle beer.
Whoa, okay. Come on, horsey, go. Oh, we got an imp over here. Be careful, they
Pickle
cast
beer?
spells, they hurt me.
Decker, what are you thinking?
Not my horsey!
Find a single bottle, Daddy. No, it's disgusting.
Oh, sorry, Martin, I was aiming for the imp. I didn't know you stabbed him in the butt.
Waste not, want not.
I certainly didn't want.
Decker's face
Doing
drinking it
another
was
horse
hilarious.
kickflip. I thought we stopped doing that, but evidently I was wrong.
So I heard, but I still want to try it.
Oh dear.
How can someone pickle a beer?
Ask our friends at Best Made how the fuck they did that. What the hell were they thinking? That's... Wait, just a ding-dang old minute here. Why is there a gate to Oblivion tagged right here? I don't seem to see no Oblivion right here.
Foreshadowing.
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off. I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
Uppercut him.
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at... I have no...
Just one Shoryuken. Has anyone else seen how bad the YouTube ads have gotten?
I mean, they've never been great, but sometimes they're like, oh my god. Damn it.
Also, good evening, Mr. Shado.
Hello, Mojave Paladin. Hello, hello. I missed my mouth with my beer somehow. I don't know how, because that's my first beer, so I'm clearly already drunk somehow. What the hell are they adding to Dr. Pepper these days? That's not right. Oh, right. Okay, so I gotta go through Bruma to get the Cloud Ruler. Okay, I understand.
Would you drink Dr. Pepper beer?
I'm not sure how that would work.
Daddy?
What is it?
Oh.
Go inside and talk to Patrine if you want to buy a horse. I can't help you.
Clearly.
Dr. Pepper and wine is good.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Would you go to a doctor named Dr. Pepper?
Hey.
LOL.
Okay. I'm not so certain. Not so certain. I might get a little concerned. Or I'd be asking him things like, hey, so did you let that guy marry your daughter? And he's just gonna get pissed at me,
Got
and next
shit
thing I
done
know...
while watching some Lethal Weapon series highlights, yeah. Cheers.
I have no time for your pathetic...
I feel better about that than a guy called Dr. Salt. Is that better than Dr. Pibb?
The prophet ranting! Okay, I just want to know, you guys got any skulls for me?
Hello, crony. Just loading in my game.
My afflictions are banished! Ah, how nice. I love banishing afflictions. What the titties?
Only assholes drink Mr. Pibb.
What was there?
I only drink assholes. Dr. Pepper is a better doctor to go to than Dr. Goebbels. Better than Dr. Aquila and Coach Ferratu. Hell or high water reference. I guess I'm an asshole. I like both. The raspberry one is lovely. Asterisk Blackberry.
Doomstone up there. Just looking around, having a nice glance. all
Mad,
around
we're
me.
getting your thunder, I think. No, it was a movie reference. You are not an asshole, lol.
I understand those two things aren't necessarily mutually exclusive.
I'm calling you a hole of ass.
Here we go. Cloud Ruler Temple. Fuck! Guys, get your ass up here!
A whole ass or the whole of an ass?
Yes?
I've put myself in your
I heard
hands.
there was bacon and ham ice cream.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
Good evening, my lord. Welcome to Cloud Ruler.
It's like on the
What
way
are
there's
the
like,
storms
hey,
y'all
Honor
are
of an
talking
emperor's
about?
Visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
okay,
Ohio.
I'll just stand here.
The sass on Sir
Hurry up,
Joffrey.
guys. Oh, that's your spot. I'm sorry. I'll be over here.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain
Dr.
on
Pepper
our
and the
watch.
Forbidden Void
Empire
thick
is
one
in
gasm.
chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hey.
Your Highness, the blades are
Yeah,
at
the
your
thunder
command.
is gone now.
You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you.
After firing his court jester Ronald McDonald, the Burger King married the Dairy Queen, and they had a daughter named Wendy. They built her house made out waffles. Sex Slayer. Thanks for following. Also, am I the only one who didn't know that the hero of Kvatch becomes the god Shiagarath that we see in Skyrim?
Yeah.
Is the chat struggling reading that?
Probably.
LUL.
Speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead
We
by
need a
now,
Dr.
but for
Pepper
you.
and Pepsi Man duo.
Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
May we serve they serve this new Septim better than they did the previous.
Amulet is kind of important, like the one breadcrumb we have.
Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop.
Only if we can get Wendy's
The
to be the
Oblivion,
narrator
if you
for
will.
the fight.
The Emperor.
We need Sean Bean mod for
That's an
Sean
idea
Bean.
that will take some getting used to.
Sean Bean
In
is so
case we
good.
need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Okay.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
That guy doesn't seem to know where he's walking. Okay. Joffrey, you got something?
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
What does that entail?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal
John Wick
representatives
versus
of the
Chuck
Dragon Blood of
Norris.
the Divine Talos.
Oh, sure
How
then,
many
I
years
guess.
later did Sean do Lord of the Rings?
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
Okay, about that Amulet of Kings.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial
Chuck
City.
Norris wins.
Boris may have learned something about the assassins.
That's unlikely.
You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Okay.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
You should blame me. I was
So
the
in
one
this game,
standing by
Joffrey
him.
saved Sean Bean.
So I got another katana. Is it as good or better than my current katana? It is exactly the same.
I once had a dream I had a fight with Chuck Norris. I woke up with a black eye.
Okay, we gotta sell our crap. We're gaining a lot of weight over here. But yeah,
How did Chuck Norris become a meme?
Oh, that's an alien ruin. 150 meters. Is that? Oh, I see it. I see it. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ow, my knees. I'm not nearly as athletic and acrobatic as Gerb.
Woke up with a black guy. Thick one smirk. Chuck Norris created memes.
This might have not been the safest path, but
Chuck Norris does not throw punches. The universe moves around his fist. Look, this has already been decided. The champions stood, the rest saw their better, Mr. Rogers in a blood-stained sweater. Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in.
it's worth 10 for 10 gold for 1 pound. That's not bad early level.
How old is Chuck Norris currently? Chuck Norris has no reflection in a mirror because there is only one Chuck Norris.
I was thinking vampire. Maybe it's because I've been playing a little too much Oblivion. Well. Oh, there's a problem.
At lady underscore night underscore of
No
underscore
effect. Okay.
sarcasm 85 years old.
Frost damage affects
Chuck
resistant.
Norris learned how to read from a book.
Oh shit, oh god. That's a bit of a issue right there.
At lady underscore night underscore of underscore sarcasm, he is born the March 10th, 1940.
God damn. Freaking ghosts. I mean, when you get your
Why
punching
is
up
he
to
the
50,
only action movie actor that gets those jokes?
when you get your punching up to 50,
No silver
then
swords?
You're allowed. Well, you can get silver swords, and they do work on ghosts. I don't have them yet though. So my choice is to use magic. But Gerb, he could punch. You saw him punching those ghosts in the face because my hand-to-hand was above 50, which is what it needs to be in order for you to be able to punch a ghost in the face.
I once saw a Chuck Norris
There we go.
episode where he gets buried in his truck and he just takes a moment to light a cigarette and step on the gas, and the truck come flying out. Yes, that was a real episode. Epic. Ectopugilist. Ghosts gather round the campfire to tell Chuck Norris stories.
I like how I can just pick locks. Oh man, this is the wrong way. This is the way out. I guess I was supposed to get a key to open that other gate that was like, we're locked. It's a hard lock.
I can tell he really likes these jokes.
That ghost down there. Oh, fuck off, ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. You can't fly. Can you?
It's a hard lock life.
What's happening to my audio?
Chuck Norris really did hate these jokes. When they first came out, it took him several years before he started seeing the humor in it. He honestly thought people were making fun of him.
Oh. Uh-oh. Ow, my ass. Man, my audio. What's going on?
I forgot silver swords work on ghosts. I've gotten used to using my finger magic to kill them. Bustin' ghosts feels good.
Yeah, bustin' make me feel good. Bustin'.
Pelennor Whitestrake's sword works on ghosts. Yeah, the effects sound a bit rough.
Yeah, something was a little garbled there. I don't know what the heck was going on. Might have something to do with the frame generation. It might be messing with something. I don't know. That the black magic gets things weird. It makes things look
Dang it,
smooth,
commercial.
but at a
Yeah,
cost.
I had that same issue as well. It's an audio glitch when too many things are moving at once using the physics engine.
So that's the gate that I unlocked. So what is up with... Alright, so there's the Crypt of Riel door down there. Okay. That's where I went through the gate. Okay, I guess I gotta get down there and loop around. Ow, my ass. Oh, hi.
I am getting
so
an
happy
Elder
to see me.
Scrolls Oblivion. Commercial LOL.
Oh, shit. Oh, your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks wearing it. You have learned to move
Space
easily
Oddity
with it in combat.
42 same, but
As
in
an apprentice of
Spanish.
light armor, your gear now is damaged at a normal
Yeah,
rate.
busting usually feels pretty good. Would it really be Oblivion if there wasn't at least some jank?
I'm not sure what the hell happened there. That's just... Okay, we have treasure over there. Okay, got the treasure.
Got another call BRB.
Right. What the
The jank
fuck?
just adds to the charm.
What? This guy just looking at me. There. Why? Oh. I will take your lockpick.
I still haven't seen Ghostbusters Frozen Empire yet.
Yeah, I don't see any other loot.
What race is your character?
I'm a high elf. So I have bonus magicka, but I also have weakness to magicka.
OEW.
And I also got the apprentice star sign, so I have more bonus magicka and more weakness to magicka. So that's why
How
the
high are
casters
you?
scare the crap out of me.
Very.
Well,
Dirty knife ear.
Well, then how... What do I do with this gate if you just frickin' lock me in here? Okay. Okay. Whew. Let's see. What about my repair hammers? Let's see about... There we go. Make sure everything's all topped off.
What is your elf high on?
Oh, fuck. We got a ghost. We got a skeleton. We got some Welkin stones. Oh, shit. We got more ghosts. And we got more shit, like, fucking with the audio.
Frozen Empire is okay. Not as good as previous movie.
This
feels
might
like an episode of the cartoon.
Weigh me down.
I am getting heavy lightning outside. Do elves take skooma?
Maybe. It's mostly the Khajiit. They're like, yay skooma, yay... God damn. Whoa, whoa! Whoa!
Dear Lord.
Hold on. Oh. Okay, let's decompress for a bit after that.
What is going on?
Audio glitches. They just going nutsos in the butsos right now.
I'm in Northeast Space Oddity. Are you near us? Yeah, I beat the shit out of my headset for a good 5 minutes before I realized it was the game.
Ah, man, I hope it
Damn,
stops
that too
after I
crispy
get out
for
of
my
this
ears.
dungeon. Fortunately, when we go into the menu, it stops. But my
now that
God.
shouldn't be.
Yeah. I could also try turning off the. Yeah, let's see that. Let's try that. Let's turn off the black magic.
I'm in Quebec.
Who's
Wow,
working
just
over
crashed
there?
for me too. Had to click the error messages and then reboot the exe.
So let's see. Upscaling, DLSS, DLSS, DLAA. Let's go for DLAA, DLSS. And with frame gen off. That'll be fine in the dungeon for the current setting.
It's probably because you're playing as a dirty elf.
Still getting screen tearing. I have it set to VSync match refresh rate, yes. Why you being dumb about it? Okay. Now, we do get frame drops down to the 40s
At Space
still.
Oddity 42, what a surprise. I am from Quebec too.
But it looks like turning off the black magic
Nice.
fixed the audio problem. Audio's not garbled anymore.
Salad LOL. LOL. Raffle.
Save.
OMG, French words and the voice is hilarious.
DLAA looks really damn nice. It's too bad that the game doesn't run well enough to keep it going this well if I'm not in a dungeon. But look at it. It looks so
Space
nice
Oddity
and sharp and
42
not
salad.
fuzzy right now.
But I would stay in
wonder how
English
my,
if you
like-
don't mind.
Yeah, even my little
So
fuzzy
Decker
thing
can understand us.
on my head there that always looks all broken with normal DLSS. With DLAA, it looks so nice.
J and Poem de Terra.
But yeah, DLAA is... The game is rendering at native resolution, and then it runs DLSS as anti-aliasing to generate a higher resolution image that then downscales from to the native resolution.
HEH, this is great.
So it's
Is
really
Terra
nice.
about?
She should be.
We
Ooh.
have a pack of
I should
cigarettes
check,
named
actually.
Moria.
Let me just make sure, because it is dark now. Hold on, real quick. Tara? Oh, she's right there? Okay. Okay, so Tara is fine. She's
Okay,
inside.
he spelled it all right.
Yeah, I got worried because I haven't seen her.
You just said I have a potato. Frame gen require a stable base frame rate, so Oblivion is bad stuttering.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. I still heard a few little audio crunches there, but nothing like what we were getting.
PP.
I feel like the audio crunching is just a bug in Oblivion, but how bad it got there was exacerbated by frame gen.
At Anubis 800 I know.
Well, shit! Oh, okay. There's a spike death trap there.
At Thick Black Daddy, my apologies. If you can get infected by vampirism, why not the Zombiner virus?
Well, because zombies...
BBB, that's all 5 folks.
Zombies are not... Like, fantasy zombies are not a zombie virus.
Main tenant J
That's the thing.
Humus et du Buten.
I mean, let me see if I can find this, comic, web...
Opinions on chromatic aberration in games? I'm a mature adult, I swear.
Let's see. Yeah, here it is.
Zombiner? A zombie boner?
Let's see.
Oh, if only I had
Here we
enough
go.
Decker bucks for a nerd.
Thieves' Cant comic presents the types of metagaming. Standard. Alright, we're headed into Troll Canyon. Make sure you can do fire
zombies
damage.
Originally a voodoo thing?
Nerd! Helpful. I got a 16. Its AC is either a 13 or a 14, so I deal 34 damage. Incorrect. That zombie bit you, it's only a matter of time before you turn. Zombies in fantasy settings are not a virus. It's usually dark magic or some kind of
big
evil thing. And then, of course, there's psychopathic. Call it whatever you want, but children don't live on the 8th floor of Mega Dungeons. That's our vampire staker. But, yeah, that's the thing. Like, in Diablo 4, they literally did the thing where she got bit by a zombie. They had to cut her arm off. And it's like, are you fucking serious? The zombies aren't caused by a virus. Not in the world of Diablo. They're caused because frickin' demons are walking the land and fucking raising everyone from the dead. That's the same reason the skeletons are walking around. Is there a skeleton virus? Ya fuckers. Not you. I'm talking about the guys who made Diablo 4. They're fuckers.
Could be.
Oh, I'm over encumbered. Knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Okay, what can I drop? Bear katana. I don't need this iron dagger. I accidentally picked that up. Man, we got a lot of crap.
Did the same thing in original Lords of the Fallen. You meet a guy who begs to have his arm cut off when all he needs is a potion. You're right, Decker. It's called demonic magic, not a virus. In Skyrim, I currently have a carry weight of 625.
Not bad. Okay.
If Jesus bit you, would you turn into a zombie?
That's a head scratcher right there.
A vampire that gets bit by a werewolf and then gets killed and revived as a zombie. I think chromatic aberration works best in games that have a more realistic, gritty, and less colorful style. To be fair, the zombie movies have been influencing fantasy for decades. It depends on how they establish the lore in that setting. At Anubis de 800 je parle un peu français y hablo algo de español from both my parents. My mom was African-French and my dad is Afro-Latino. Nerd. I use Steedstone, extra pockets, and the new backpacks. I don't have the brain to think about that.
Ooh. Okay, we got some loot. Alright. Another security increase. Open up something.
This conversation, lol.
I think that's all for this room. Oh, no, we got a chest over here. Come on.
At Thick Black Daddy, that's really cool, Thick Black Daddy. Grinning face, you beat Decker in understanding languages.
Man. Oh, an apprentice retort. Okay, that's better than my novice. I picked up the fur helmet like an idiot. Oh well.
Typically in fantasy, zombies are carriers of poison and disease, but it's
Yeah.
because they're a corpse. Magic is usually the root cause.
Yeah, but in
Oh snap, Decker, you gonna take that? Wait a minute.
Well, I still need a lot of learning to do. I can
Look at this guy understanding lock picking in this game.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty simple system. There was a funny thing where I saw a guy on Twitter who had a video where he was explaining a little trick for lockpicking, and he was making it way more complicated than it had to be. And it's like, dude, take that step, remove it, and there you go. You could also do this if you need practice. Fine. Like, there's a trick to lockpicking. It's like, oh yeah, the slow one. Yeah, get to the slow one. Yeah,
well,
and then you click
slow,
it in,
so
and then you keep smacking it in a bunch of times, and then try and get it right. No, you just put it in when it goes up. You just get the timing right the first time. That's the easiest time to do it. What are you, nuts?
I'm so close to maxing out my security skill for the infinity pick.
Nice. Hey, yeah, I made my big loop. Okay.
I haven't seen anime someone turn to monster. After his death, he was reduced to a skelly boi. He kept evolving to zombie, then vampire. Mind you, I'm a battle mage.
I've got Dilgra here. All her class skills are the magic
ones. You should be
ones.
able to just kick it open.
All Dilgra's class skills are the magic ones, but I'm running around with sword and armor and practicing. Okay, yeah, here we go. Now we don't have our frame gen. We're getting 40 frames out here. 40 frames is kind of what we were getting before without even thinking. So what is causing... If we could figure out what actually is causing us to lose frames out here, we might be able to decrease that.
I saw that anime. It needs a season 2.
Let's see. Air quality, cloth quality.
You can also spam on an empty lock socket to level up.
We could probably turn off the ray tracing. Okay, so that brings us to 50. Floating 50s, which is better than floating 40s. 40s in motion. High 40s. Yeah, we still need to lower something. Boreal Stone Cave. Well, we gotta put away... We gotta get to the Imperial City. We gotta sell our crap. We gotta buy crap. Sell crap, buy crap, put crap away. Take people's ears.
You have my ear, citizen.
There we go. Oh, the time. What time is it?
I think it has something to do with the game's architecture because I have the same issue but I never drop below 45 to 50 frames per second, and I know your PC is way better than mine.
That's not it. Which button is it to bring up the weight? That's not it.
If you're one of those people with a delayed reaction to everything and you have low frames, does your brain just cancel it out?
T, of course, T.
Unfortunately, that lumen ray tracing can't be disabled without mods.
Okay, since we gotta sleep anyway, let's head back to Breezehome. Yeah, if you turn off hardware lumen ray tracing, then it just defaults to software. Yeah.
It's you.
I'm probably way off on that. I also have
How'd you know I was
BBW
high?
and thick girl mods on my games, so that probably doesn't help.
Hey, Tara. Everyone's wondering about you. You want to jump up here? Come on, Tara, girl. There you are.
Is it T like Skyrim?
I mean, it's... kinda.
SB?
SBBE. Do they have that
What
one already?
LUL? Per. SB?
That's, goddamn, something big, beautiful, something, I can't remember exactly. It's, one of the body mods. Oop, there we go. Now we can sleep.
Isn't that what those body mods are called in Skyrim?
Well, those were called that, but they were... Oh, I've had this torch out this whole day. They were also...
Embiggen?
That was
it's
also
more like
the,
Morrowind than Skyrim.
I feel it's more like Skyrim in a lot of ways, but I don't. Maybe it's because also with the quality of life improvements and such in the remaster, it is much more like Skyrim than it used to be. Even though they only changed a couple
No clue.
things in that
I just
regard.
have huge women everywhere in Skyrim. Man, I must be a few seconds behind.
Okay, now to go
Hello,
sell our crap
everyone.
and try and buy some crap.
Have mercy.
Nope. Okay, Triple Bro Traders. Here we go.
Yo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when it comes to the remaster, it feels like a balance between the two.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Okay,
What
sell
can I interest you?
one of our katanas. All of our arrows. And have this staff of stopping. Stop it.
You've got a great deal there.
Fortify fatigue pen.
You drive a hard...
You drive a hard... Hmm? Okay, now we don't need this retort. We have the apprentice retort. Okay, these Deidre hearts are really heavy. Wait, no, we could put those away too. We could just store a bunch of... Like, we have the chest. We could store our... yeah, our potion making stuff. We can store it in the chest.
That's a fair deal.
Hold on to the cure disease and cure poison potions.
That's a fair deal.
I think the Elder Scrolls might have my favorite fictional history in any game series.
That's a good deal.
It is very, very worked out. Lots and lots of detail to it. Okay, we got a lot of... Wait, we got all these scrolls to sell. We got...
That's a fair deal.
I don't know about that, man, but Okay, negotiation, bargaining, dickering. I call it bickering, but sure, dickering, haggling. They're a means to an end. Getting the best price for your goods. You are now an apprentice of mercantile. The damage condition of an item is no longer a factor when you sell it. Crap! Merchants may also offer you better items. I should have waited then to sell my broken shit.
That's a fair deal. A good price for a good... That's a good deal. That seems a fair... A fine transaction.
Don't dicker with the game about spelling.
That's a fair deal.
Okay. But yeah, I also love hearing the skill ups for Merchantile because that was so fucking hard to work up in original Oblivion. I know they made it a lot easier this time.
If Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't happen in Akavir, I'm gonna go nuts.
Okay, so we need
so many more races they can add for us if they went there.
Yeah, we don't have enough
One
money
of
for
mod
the
author of Skyrim
sitting
already
area
made a
and
mod
wall
list for the
hangings.
remaster. He is a hardworking man, that for sure.
Be seeing you.
I see you around, Mr.
It's gonna be in Hammerfell.
Probably. But yeah, we can put away, we can go back to Breezehome and we can put away all of our stuff. But there's another thing I want to point out here. I swear this was something originally, I swear I remember this, but I'm wondering, like, is this something they neglected? Or am I thinking of the wrong house or the wrong game even? I swear that you could access the basement originally of Breezehome. And that's where I stored all my skulls.
I do remember reading in the wiki years ago about races and lands they haven't yet explored.
But now, we have the door to the basement back here, but I can't actually do anything with it.
I'm heading to YTL8R, y'all.
Right, Tristan? I was about to say, like, bye, but you're still going to be here, but you're going to be over there. Okay. Okay, so let's see. The chest over here. I don't want to take things from the chest.
Imagine if Daggerfall got a remaster.
Are you... Game, I'm allowed to put things in the chest of my own frickin' house. Okay, we take those, and then... Why am I not allowed to put shit in my own chest? I should be allowed to access my inventory and put shit in the chest. Take, search, and back. Why do I have to search to...
Just go grab Battlehorn Castle real quick. Daggerfall would be like the No Man's Sky of Elder Scrolls.
Okay. Why do I have to search to put shit away?
If they can remaster Wizardry, they can remaster the old Elder Scrolls games.
Oh, yeah. Now, there's the Unity version of Daggerfall that fans have been working on. I don't know if it's done yet. It's certainly playable. I think you can get through the whole main quest, but there's still a lot of Daggerfall, so I'm not sure if it's...
Doesn't it take like 45 minutes to traverse one of the smallest parts of Daggerfall? I came here just to tell at Reed Binature. No.
Daggerfall is
gone
fucking
now,
enormous.
smiley face.
Come on, get up. Come on. Go Spider-Man. There we go.
Yep, I'm over here and lagging so far behind LOL.
Weird. I don't have any drop frames according to OBS. I don't know what's going on with the sites. my hips. Okay. Now then. I was going to... Ah, yes, the Mages Guild. I want to join the Mages Guild. Let's see about doing that. Aye.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine. I'll see you.
Yeah, I'm
again,
having
yes,
to
I'll see you
reload every
again.
few minutes.
Sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine.
Was I just serenaded? Okay, I gotta... Remember where the Mages
Do you
Guild
have to throw
is.
your weapon at a piece of land to name it in this universe? Well, that was random.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, many things, but...
What are you looking for?
Naked singing man in the streets.
There are no
We need to
guild halls
normalize
in the
that
city,
again.
But the Arcane University is on an island outside the walls, south of the Arboretum.
Arboretum. Alright.
Move along.
Pity.
Okay. Go to the Arboretum, go south.
I did have a bit of lag earlier. Stream had to buffer until it was 8 seconds behind, but I sorted that out.
Peculiar.
What is it, citizen?
Whoop-a-doo. Okay. And fly.
Playing as the Holy Crusader, I really wish there was a way to take down the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood.
You have my ear, citizen.
Aye. Alright, let's join the guild. Hey, Archimeji, how you doing?
That would be kinda interesting. This makes me miss Morrowind so much. I played that so much in my childhood.
I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list.
What list?
Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day.
What are you talking about? Oh, repair the orrery. Okay, that was a quest, I guess. I never talked to you before, Bothiel, but... okay.
Bye.
Welcome to the Arcane University.
Can I join the guild?
If you wish to become a part of the Mages Guild, seek out the head of the local guild halls. They will instruct you further.
Obviously, who are they?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all town.
I can't wait to see Decker finishing the Colosseum. I really want to know if in the remake you can kill the little piece of shit. LOL, that guy looks like he's seen some crap. Am I going crazy, or does every female high elf looks like Angelica Houston?
What? Take care.
Okay, where the fuck are they? That's what I want to know.
I remember this BS. The guild master gives you all these incompletable tasks just because they are afraid you'll take their job.
I'm trying to find the guild master.
Even she was confused.
And a hard charge you try, the gate will not move. Of course it won't. Hey.
Oh. Hello.
Can we talk through this, please? Ow. No one wants to talk to me. How the hell am I supposed to get in this guild if the person I need to talk to ain't available to talk to?
You can maybe find another mage guild? I wouldn't want to talk to an elf either.
Well, that's nice. I like the... I mean, it doesn't look as good as physics, I don't think, but I don't know, maybe it might, I don't know.
That is one thing that bugs me about Elder Scrolls is you can do everything in one playthrough.
Or is it physics?
Would
I'm
be
not
nice
sure.
to roleplay as someone who takes down the Thieves Guild for once.
There's more research to be done, of course, but the initial findings are quite encouraging.
Can I talk about magic? I'm interested in magic over here.
I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd give this matter top priority. When you learn more, let me know. Keep up the excellent work, Magister.
I'll take my leave of you then, fellow Magister.
Now I'm gonna take my leave up your butt. Hey, just say fuck it and leave.
How goes it?
Badly. Okay.
It's nice to see you too. But you're a bit empty-handed, aren't you? Remember those items we talked about? Please, I'm still waiting.
I didn't talk to you about shit.
The orrery here is the only one in Cyrodiil. There's one more in Hammerfell, the old one at Stros Mackay.
Man just wants to go to school.
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. You too.
Yeah, I'm your enemy in just about a second here. Jesus, frickin'. Okay. Shipment of dwarven artifacts.
Honestly, an elf gaslighting another elf is so elf-like face with tears of joy.
Let's see about getting a shipment of dwarven artifacts. I guess, I don't know. She just...
What is it, citizen?
I'm pissed off is what it is. Okay, they are at Camp Ales. Way the fuck over there. Let's get going. You do something here, magical. Jesus Christ. Trying to be a good mage here. Oh, hi. Oh, crap. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Get back here. Get back here. Wait. Wait. Die. Ow, not me. You. Damn it. Don't kill my horse. Ow, my ass.
All I want to do is reanimate a corpse. Is that too much to ask for?
Whew.
Wait, did the dark elf in the prison at the beginning be nice to you cause you're an elf too?
No. Not in the slightest. Now, where did that wizard go? I killed them. Where's their body? That's the thing about Oblivion, is the frickin' long grass, and yeah. Good luck finding the corpse. Did they roll somewhere? Where'd they go? Come on, I want to loot. There's a detect life spell, but I don't think there's a detect dead guy spell. Free repair hammer. So. There they are. And they didn't have anything worth grabbing. Let's see, what are our repair hammers looking like? How are we doing on our gear? Where the hell are they? They're there. Okay.
At Mojova Paladin, I did see a short of that NPC. Even if you are the same race as the Dark Elf, the Dark Elves stay a dick towards you. Hello, Decker. Good to see you, good sir.
Hello, TJ Schneider. Hello, hello. Oh, some alien ruins over here. And we
Is
got
he in the world
goblins.
somewhere? I have some words for him.
Bitterfish goblins. Do, Mr. Bitterfish. Take this in the butt.
Like he asked you, hey brah, where are you come from in Morrowind? So I can F your wife when you will rotten and die in your jail.
Yeah, that's prison man, all right.
Check 1-2 testing. Fell behind for a sec and didn't realize it.
It happens. Okay, so let's keep working up our endurance and keep putting points in intelligence.
I've been working on my blunt skill a lot, and the game decided to give me all the cool sword drops all of a sudden. So
Yep.
even the Dark Elf is a dick towards his own kind.
Mm-hmm. He's an equal opportunity racist. Guys, check out Shardrock. We got gobbies in here. Gobbies sometimes like to collect skulls. I like to collect skulls. We have something in common.
Can I kill him? Decker, what is your favorite realm in Dungeons and Dragons? Also, have you read many of the books?
I can't say. Legacy of Shield. Nothing. Oh, they killed the Zom. And then they're gonna kill me. Oh my
God!
god!
Even in Morrowind, Dark Elves hated each other based on whose house territory they were under.
Give me Zom, I gotta look out for the gobbies.
That is a review you need to do.
Okay, let's grab some stones. Oh, they look happy. Need to check Zoms for skulls. Very important.
I'm still waiting on the See No Evil review. Goblins vs. Zombies, where's the asylum?
I'll take your money.
Or dinosaur trained for Dinocember.
Down we go. Oh, wrong one. What the hell? Who hit my ass? Serious hardcore style. Oh, geez, he got some serious range. Oh, that's double skeleton. Ay, ay, ay.
Started rewatching the show Z Nation, and I never knew it was done by the Asylum, or that it had 5 seasons. How many Chucky movies Decker must do a review of?
Okay, we almost got this asshole.
Chucky Norris. Honestly, that makes so much sense for Zombieland. There's what, 7 Chucky movies?
God damn.
Z Nation is an Asylum series? I'm surprised and rather impressed.
Does it have that standard Asylum quality? Man.
I need to get my ears checked. No, it's good quality, that's why it surprised me.
Okay, I think that's it for this. We don't have any skulls to speak of down here. Sad. Wait, we got a path down there I did not check. Okay, do that.
Well, at least Decker didn't review all of the James Bond saga. Or else it will take a decade. Grinning, squinting face.
Why is half the fun? Oh. Okay. Oh, there was that door over there.
Yeah, it looks good and good story. Not too messed up at all. But it's zombies and you can do those on the cheap and still be good.
Yeah, I think this is the one that confused me before, where I went down this... Oh, right, because I pressed the button, that's open now, so I can go deeper. Right.
How many years have you been doing YouTube by now?
13?
Do you think Asylum makes a public apology if they put out a good show? Sorry, that was accidental.
Woohoo!
Gangbang. So is Asylum having a good show, accidental?
A truly skillful fighter learns to block with a shield and weapon. Diligent practice has made you an apprentice at blocking. Your weapon or shield no longer is damaged by blocking. Well, that's good. Crap, crap, crap! Okay. Now my ass. Just running in circles. cast and heal and heal and heal and heal.
The immune guy carried that show. Decker, did you watch or read many movie reviews growing up?
Not really. Watched a good amount of Mystery Science Theater 3000. But not really reviews. Hello, Zamzam. Okay. Come on. There we go.
You should make a shelf for the skulls with a brief history on each.
Could be interesting. Hello.
Don't hack off your limbs!
It's so fun, though.
Dude, those little particles keep messing with my high SLUL.
Yeah, they do that. They were killing a lot of these guys. Oh! Peril is broken. That's not good. Whew. Okay, let's fix some apparel then. Oh, my helmet.
Which is better, brownies or gummies? I thought there was bugs on my TV, and I got up and started to put my palm on my TV, lol.
Long days and nights at the forge makes you strong and tough. You are now a journeyman armorer. Using repair hammers, you can now repair enchanted items yourself. Yay. I don't have any enchanted
At Mojave
items.
Paladin, I hate them both.
There we go.
Well, who watches Twitch on a TV? Brownies. They don't stick on teeth. You right.
These guys are all very dead. Just like my torch.
At Mojave Paladin, I use two 50-inch 4K TVs for PC gaming and streaming.
That works.
I watch Twitch on TV. It's awesome.
Out of here. But I saw some Zomzoms down there.
Mr. Big Bucks, I see.
55-inch TVs don't cost that much these days. 55-inch 4K TVs. Not a lot. You know what does cost a lot? Grocery run. Week worth of groceries? Oh my god, you'll be paying out the ass for that.
But I didn't pay for them, LOL.
That also helps too. Where the hell is a switch for that particular gate? Dang it.
That's offensive joke bait I see rolling on the floor laughing. I hooked up with some old white lady years ago and got blessed thick one gasm.
Open the gate up here. Good, but what about that gate down there? Maybe that's that. It's hard to tell. That was not that. Okay. There we go. Oh, crap.
Oh hey, I know this pain for finding that switch. The people that built this place must have been elderly with all the huge buttons.
Oh, that was the Varla statue switch. Okay. Statue Varla stone. Either way, it's a big. Well, it's about time to get the hell out of here. Don't know how to open that one door, but doesn't really matter. Just need to get the heck out. Clairvoyance. Okay.
Clairvoyance has been my best friend for many years. Oh, that is so nice to get out of dungeons.
Oh, yeah. Especially with how confusing the maps can be and the layouts. It's just like, okay, where do I go? That way? Got it. Done. Okay. Now we are heading northwest. Alright, let's see.
Handy spell when you get as lost as I do in caves and dungeons.
I still didn't find the final switch to open that last door, but I don't... That's another thing about streaming. I can't spend 3 hours walking around an empty dungeon looking for a fucking switch. We kind of got to get a move on at some point.
Or if you're shwasted on skooma.
Shwasted? Ow, my ankles. if I could maintain 60 outside, that'd be great. What is the thing I have to lower, or is it possible? Well, one thing I could... Well, that'll fuck everything up.
Yeah,
if I
from
do that.
drinking all that Schlong Island iced tea thick one gasm.
If I go into the settings and I just set it to low, I might get my frames up, but I might not. And then I'll have to change everything
Nah, I'm a
back.
pure leaf guy.
But if I just go to one setting, like if I say, hey, how about, instead of DLAA, we're just going to go Ultra Performance.
You don't have frame gen on?
No, it was messing with some stuff.
Or Lipton.
Yeah, Ultra Performance. Everything looks like shit, but I'm still getting 40 frames. So it's not the resolution that's killing me. So, which is good. We can keep DLAA. There's no loss to it for us. But something else is our bottleneck.
Do you have a personal favorite summer of? Just Unreal Engine things, Kappa.
Shit. They're romancing the necks over here.
Try that Optimalizations mod balance preset, it might help.
Damn it, I got diseased. Yeah, I got the zombie bite, but the virus I got from a zombie is not the zombie virus. I just got a virus. They just made me sick. But if we're dealing with
Is the computer
necromancers,
streaming at the same time?
I haven't tried Oblivion without streaming on PC. And on my Series X, it also has not solid 60 frames in
His game
performance
is
mode.
making my ads lag.
Damn. Okay. Well, it's like I could take the potion of cure disease. Let me check. What's my what is my current effect from the dang? Whitbane's draining 5 points of intelligence. Yeah, that's the effect that disease
I
has on me.
mean, I have these issues even when I'm not streaming, but I figured it was just the performance of my old SPC. The balance preset disables Lumen. It might do the trick.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Damn right. Nothing to see here.
Huh?
Huh?
Where are you? Huh? Damn rats always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
Why? Or you
Guess
rat?
it was nothing.
Just a rat. Just a little old rat. Don't you worry your pretty little head.
Hey, what are you looking at?
There we go. Fort Lintel Hall of Knights. Interesting. Oh, no.
Then again, I know the creation engine like to load whole 3x3 to 4x4 sectors at once.
Yeah. Here we go. Just a nice stealthy slaughter. As you do. Are those dang cockroaches crawling around? Oy.
The guy who made that mod is former Ubisoft dev. He got a lot's experience of making UE5 less shit performance, or visual-wise.
Uh-oh.
I love it when it says, sneak attack for 1x, like it wants to be excited for doing regular damage, lol. I feel like it would be pretty hard to sneak wearing chainmail.
I need a bigger health spell. Ah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I am very weak to magic, Thick Black Daddy. You gotta understand. Like, let me show you.
Just high elf things.
Francis Birthsign, weakness to magic, 100%. High elf elemental weakness to fire, 25, frost, 25, and shock, 25. So, magic, extra, like, boom. So, shit hits me hard. Really, really bad.
No skelly summon to tank that magic stuff. Serves that dirty elf right.
But, yeah, I got Fortify Magicka, 100 points for Apprentice, and 100 points for High Elf. So that's a lot of frickin' Magicka. No. Damn it, they spotted me. Crap.
Cue Metal Gear music. Never mind.
We're good. Just a little necky mancy. You'd think some necromancers would keep some skulls in their house.
You could scale the mountain to the spire and create powerful training spells. Give me Metal Gear Solid 2 with an Unreal Engine 5 remake. Or Vector Man LOL.
You did the huh? What the huh? Ain't nothing to huh about.
Where are you?
Not here? Mm-mm.
Who's there?
Nobody.
Nothing to worry about, I guess.
That's right.
Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Guess it was nothing.
Okay.
Where are you?
What the?
Haha, the instant 180 LUL.
It's funny because
Give me
like
Monster Hunter Try Remastered.
the facial hair looks a lot better
tried
in
Splinter
Oblivion
Cell, and it
Remastered,
sucks.
but it's still, it's
The
looks
killer
so
is in the room,
strange to
dumbass.
me. I mean, did I just kill Elven Dreamcast guy here? Like, what's going on?
Look at those chops. Why the long face?
Oh, there, thank you. Oof. That made it all worth it. We got a fucking skull. The hell is... Oh, that's just a wax puddle from previous candle situation. Okay. Thank you for the skull, sir. You take a good nap.
Why did you need some head?
There we go. I was trying to fold it over, but yeah, he'd just be like, yeah, I'm good to everyone passing by.
Agent 47 would be proud. So, Decker, what race and class did you do?
It just shot me a little bit in the head. I'm
or
fine.
A skull, rather.
I'm a...
Buta Sleepy.
I am a high elf adventurer, but by adventurer, I mean... mage. But a mage that specializes in luck as well, so that I get a little bit more luck at start. Luck is the hardest stat to increase. Oh, shit. Yeah, he's taking this pretty well, all things considered. Sir, get back here. Ma'am, get back here. Okay.
Just like the evil doctor in the burbs. I want my skull. He can't get touched by fire or he nukes California. A lucky mage sounds strange.
How you see me? Come on. There we go. You didn't see me for that long.
The statch.
Ooh.
Skulls for the skull throne. Do something funny.
Here's my dear girl. Okay.
Blood for the blood gods. Concerned horse noises intensifies. I laughed, it counts. I've been lurking, but I couldn't remain silent when I saw cat toe beans. Hell yeah.
Nothing.
LUL.
Don't you worry,
That's fair.
necromantic little head.
Gold PLZ.
No one.
Damn rats always skirting around in
Decker
the
4 Terra, Decker 4 Terra, Decker 4 Terra.
Okay. That was a very masterful sneak
Decker will
attack
drink
there.
pickle beer from your elven skulls.
Oh. Whew. Very, very masterful stealth move right there.
Orcs would probably be headhunters.
How is our sword looking? It's doing okay.
Don't hack off your limbs!
I plan to get this game when it's on sale.
Whew. That's not a bad plan. It's only 50 at the moment, but of course that doesn't
Game
include
Pass.
Yeah, there's Game Pass, of course. It's on Game Pass if that's acceptable to you, and that's how I'm playing it. But I mean, I've just had a subscription to Game Pass for years, so.
It's not stealth until you're in full plate carrying a claymore.
Hmm.
Oblivion and Expedition 33 are very compelling reasons to sub to Game Pass right now, not gonna lie. Must be one of those stealthy metal chain armors.
I still gotta try Expedition
Xbox
33.
been talking a lot of W's lately.
So I gotta go across there. There's one upper part over here. There's a jerk boy back there. Which way is they facing? They carry things on their left hips, so they're looking this way. Oh boy. When will they turn around?
Suck it, PlayStation. It's not that it's stealth. It's that the enemy is so scared they choose to ignore you like death in Discworld.
Huh? What's that? Ah, I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Yep. That you are. Ah, Tome of Frenzy. There we go. There, we got a robe of warding. He should have probably worn that. It would have helped a little. But yeah, that weighs 2 pounds and is worth 802 gold, so yes. Yeah, we also got that tome. Yes, I want to add Frenzy to the spell list.
Better cut down on the ale gets cut down by Decker. Works, I guess, El Mayo.
No one. Balatham's Insight. Okay. What the hell is that do?
The important this is he's dead. Asterisk thing. What would be this game's equivalent of putting an in-pinned grenade in someone's inventory?
Tara, I'm sorry.
But Discworld Death is awesome.
I feel like that would be...
I finished Season 1 of Good Omens yesterday.
Just one of the touch range spells that does a butt-ton of damage, but you don't have to sneak up for that, so I don't know. But yeah, detect life 150 feet for 5 seconds. That's not bad. Good range, not a long time, but... You probably shouldn't stand there in the middle of the trap either. It's a suggestion.
At Mojave Paladin, that's when you place poison in their inventory. Why do I hear an AK crossbow? Death from Discworld and Death from Good Omens are two different characters.
As a trap that kept kicking off.
Apples and oranges.
Trap that just goes off, that's the AK crossbow. And it shot me in the ass. But why does it show my VRAM as 0 out of 0? I'm like, come on, guy. I I could show off my VRAM. Like, so the one thing people are like, that's kind of nice about this card, even though they still say this card sucks.
A paladin
I got
can't
it for
go
more
around
reasons than
poisoning
just
sneakily
gaming,
people,
so.
come on.
For me, the card was very much worth what it is, but one of the benefits is the 16 gigs of RAM. Very few games that you'd be running at 1080p will actually benefit from 16 gigs of RAM, but a couple do exist. And this one's probably one of them, all things considered, with the ultra-level textures. Dead now. He's got a silver mace. Okay, that's not bad against ghosts. Ah, shit. Oh, it's an adept. Crap. Oh, fuck. No! Okay. And we got several, and they were casting spells on me, damn it, and I gotta fight the guy before them first. I didn't do a quick save after that kill.
At barely_C0 her and hey hello buddy. So sorry to not see you more earlier. Chuck Norris once picked an apple of an orange tree and made lemonade with it.
I can see it.
At Anubis 800 high at Anubis 800. Just got here, so it's fine.
Crap, don't you run into this room, you bastard. No, now everyone's gonna be on me. Uh-oh. No, they're not on me. Safe-ish right now?
Hey Decker, if I dare you to make a song on Oblivion, would you?
I mean, I just made a song about Galleon in the last fight in Lunar, so why not?
And the body count rises.
At barely_C0 hertz, so I say hello to you in good time. I am relieved. Grinning face.
This is tense. Shit, where are they? The adept. And he turned around. She turned around. And the damn ghosts that throw spells, of course.
Discworld and Good Omens are both done by Terry Pratchett and are both aspects of the same death. Just like there's an aspect of death for every living thing, but Discworld death is the main aspect.
Okay, got one
A song about
down.
the Battle of Pelennor
The
and
adept
Numenor
and
would
his
go
zombie are
hard.
still after me. You don't see me. I'm sneaky. You don't see nothing. Oh, the damn zombie opened the door. Ow!
I
Shit.
imagine to song. Time to die. Time to die. Time to die. Time to die.
Honestly, it wouldn't be bad to
Grinning, squinting
play it
face.
here.
Dying to die, to die, to die, 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 dying to die.
Honestly, that's pretty much how it would go.
Got him.
Hello? My name is Inigo Montoya.
Magic Emperor Galleon, goddess under my command. Show this ignorant
At Space Oddity 42, I believe you.
of my magic pimp hand. Goddess meant to rule the land.
Now the world shall know.
Where I stand, my ascension will be grand. But Dragon Boy don't understand.
It's just a quarter past death. Don't forget. It's no use. Take this. Godzilla is approaching the generators. It's a man, not a god. Common comrades. Grinning, squinting face. Seems good 95. Well, y'all have fun waving hand. It's 10 o'clock over here in the Commonwealth.
Alright, see you. Thank you for joining. Okay, now that we're out of that place.
What time it is, Dragon Boy?
Drink my one and only potion of cure disease.
Good night, Mojave.
Take care of that disease we got. And get the hell away from there. Did they have any skulls? My god, that was a lot of necromancers. I
The
feel a lack of
generator
skulls.
is failing. At Mojave Paladin, good night to you.
Uh-oh. Imp.
Big preach, y'all, GN.
I feel like Cold did better against the imps. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There was a cauldron full of skulls.
Yeah, but those aren't skulls you're allowed to take, sadly. You have to find the individual skulls kicking around. They have actually a lot of skulls in the Mages Guild. You can get in there. Some of them you have to steal, but still, if you just after skulls, that'll do it. Go. 16 and a 210. That's actually worth it. I want at least 10 gold per pound for loot that I get to sell. Hello. Oh, hi. Your friend?
I must say, in Oblivion Remake the caves are very clean compared to Skyrim caves. Grinning, squinting face. Why is King Kong in my Elder Scrolls?
I'm just annoyed that the troll's knees don't bend the right way, because they bend the right way. In classic Elder Scrolls
look like the trolls
and in
from
original Oblivion, their knees bent backwards. That was something that made them more monstrous and troll-like. And then in Skyrim, they just made their knees bend like everyone else. And now in the remake, they have their knees bending like everyone else. It's like, come on, give me the backwards bending knee trolls. Those were interesting. Those gave you something to talk about.
So I wasn't going crazy when I saw their limbs.
Yeah. Back in the day, they did go the other way. Now that's like 20 years ago. Starting with Skyrim, they're like, nah, fuck it.
They look like furries.
And trolls are a lot fuzzier than I remember them. Don't see me, don't notice, don't know I'm stabbing you in the butt. Yeah, you gotta take them out fast, because trolls have pretty aggressive health regen in Oblivion. Base ring of steel skin. Resist normal weapons 11%. Oh, hell yeah. I don't have anything like that right now.
I actually thought it was gorillas at first.
Boom. Nice. That is pretty sweet.
Didn't we have skulls trolls in Skyrim too? That was awesome.
Oh yeah, we had troll skulls, but I like
kind
to
sir.
stick
Trust
to
me,
human
anything
skulls
is a
just
furry
to
by modern furry standards.
make sure they were all kind of the same. Also, troll skulls were a lot heavier, but they were also a lot bigger, but they just kind of, like, I wouldn't mind having a troll skull pile by itself, but I like to have the human skulls together because it took more time to, oh hi, build up my troll skull collection. My human skull collection. Troll skulls were just too damn big. Just too damn big. Come on.
Gone are the days of everyone being a blue dog, lol.
God damn it. Brain went in the wrong place. I gotta keep myself from distracting myself.
I was going to ask, what kind of furries have you seen? Then I remembered what I have banned on my Twitch channel, lol.
Yeah. Okay, what's... Okay, so we do have another path down here. Like, that's not it, is it? I didn't even find any skulls. Again. God dang it. Sounded like a rat. Did I leave a rat alive nearby? I don't see anything. Left the chest full of money. That's slightly more concerning. Okay, so that's the way out.
Literally anything with human characteristics is being thrown into the fandom these days, and it is annoying, honestly. I am legit scared to stream Sonic games because of furries.
I thought it was funny whenever I play a Sonic game, it's just the chat seems to be rather surprised that I seem, I guess, good at it. I never thought of myself as being particularly amazing at Sonic games, but evidently, it doesn't come quite as easily to everyone. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole cave. So I'm there going through like pop, 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 supersonic racing and all that shit. And a lot of other people, they're like, damn, how the hell you do that? In the meantime, I'm like, yeah, I played Sonic Frontiers, but I wasn't able to get an S rank on every mission. Some of those are very difficult. And people are like, what the hell? What the what? You mean you were even in the running for anything above an E? Yeah, some of them were just like, boom, right there, I got the S rank. They were super simple.
I forgot to beat that game off stream. At Thick Black Daddy, and what about Star Fox?
I forgot to beat that game off.
Sonic is so old school. Now anime and anything DreamWorks gives us to work with is where it's at now, lol. At Anubis 800, let me tell you, no, in Spanish. El na.
Okay, Camp Ale's 44 paces away. Let's do a quick save, just in case. Why you still only have a frickin' fur helmet?
It's sad we only have one Star Fox RPG, and it wasn't even very good.
Is that as hard as you can hit with a frickin' warhammer? I'm tanking you super easy, you pathetic worm.
It's been, like what? Since Sonic Unleashed I didn't touch a Sonic never again.
Okay, chain.
I love Star Fox 64 and dare I say Star Fox Assault on the GameCube.
Light iron, that might be light. Undelivered letter, yeah, sure. I found a list of locations at which the dwarven artifacts for the orrery are being held. I should visit Dagny's camp, Brooch camp, Bodian camp, and Vera's camp to track down the remaining bandits.
My jam was Sly Cooper.
Oh. I thought that was it. It was just the one guy. There's another guy. Okay, he wants me dead. He wants me dead. Alright, we're doing this.
And then the furries.
God damn. Okay, you're not so happy about cold. Ah, 45 gold for 3 pounds, not
but
bad.
The fans be weirder than me about Fox McCloud, Peppy, and others. Sonic hasn't been a franchise you play for being good games in years, but each game has its own buggy charm. At Thick Black Daddy I loved Star Fox 64, Star Fox Dinosaurs Planet because yes I did finish this game 5 times and Star Fox Assault. Grinny Face was nice. Pikeramen Decker 4 Grin Decker 4 Chainsaw.
Okay, let's see. Let's take a nice little power nap here. Boom! You have ascended to level 8. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion and inspiration, and a lot of luck. Here we go.
God, I remember Star Fox Assault.
Whew. Yeah, but if you intend to do, like, everything, luck's a real good stat to have. Because like 10% of your like if you have 100 luck, you get like a plus 10 bonus on your skills effectively. Something like that. I'm not sure entirely. I'm not very lucky. But oh, that thing he had, the dwarven cog. Oh, that's why it didn't weigh anything. I probably should have noticed that. Okay, so I got the dwarven cock. Now we need need to go to Daddy's camp and Bocce camp. I think Bocce camp over here. I'm gonna have to climb up high for. So may as well stay high. We can go to Daddy camp later. Also, may as well quick save while we at it. I should figure out what the button is for quick save.
I would like a
There's always
Decker
button.
Shadow character in F-Zero franchise. I laughed too hard at that, sir.
Okay, let's way into the dungeon over here. Who wants me dead? There you are.
At Anubis 800 I still sometimes stream Star Fox Assault for my retro days cause I feel like it's a good game that gets overlooked because it wasn't a traditional game, same with Dinosaur Planet. I think it was a great game, just shouldn't been called Star Fox.
Bye. Just that last step, he was like, nah.
At Thick Black Daddy very fair. Grinning face.
3 gold. There we go. Infested mine. Infested with what? Skulls? I could be infested with skulls.
Star Fox Dinosaur Planet started life as a different game on the N64 if I remember right.
Yeah, it was supposed to just be Dinosaur Planet, but... Okay. There we go. Armor increased to 29. I need to get more hammers soon.
Star Fox Assault on DS was the last I played. Nintendo needs to revive that franchise.
Played a little bit of Star Fox 64 semi-recently. When I got the expansion pack for Nintendo Switch Online. So I was there, I was like, yeah, okay. Played a bit, had fun. I still think it's hilarious. It's just really funny to me that... Like, one thing I mentioned, I think yesterday on stream, but it still holds true, of course, as it's been one day, but I find it just really funny.
I remember more young in my teenage days.
An Oblivion gate,
Me
you
too,
say?
I was disappointed to the Star Fox change gameplay. But it did growing on me, but yes, I am on your statement, TBD.
Oh, okay, we found a path to hell. Let's go to hell. Sir, I was trying to check my spells, make sure the right ones were here. There we go. Oh.
Yay hell.
I wonder how our performance is in Oblivion, considering it's not in Greater Cyrodiil. Maybe I can actually maintain 60 frames. Who knows? But, yeah. Nah. We got Cyrodiil performance in Oblivion. Fuck. Ah, shit, we got those towers. little
Sauron
sentry
sees
turrets. Okay, when I stare
The
out
only
into
downfall about Dinosaur's planet was that I was weighted to fight against General Scale. But instead we have Andros for I don't know why. Run, Frodo.
General Scale was the, dinosaur planet, but then, of course, Miyamoto comes in like, nah, make it Star Fox. And so they made it Star Fox. And like, okay, so now we're going to face General Scale. It's like, nah, it's Star Fox. Face Andros. People are going to love it. And there you go. Ooh, toasty. Ah, but... Okay, there are the towers. Lanfear.
Yeah, the fact Star Fox 64 changed bosses out of nowhere was the worst move.
Yeah, I just think it's funny with the switch to the, when the pricing got announced. So many people jumped on YouTube to say how it's ridiculous. They've set the Switch 2 up for a complete failure with this absolutely ludicrous pricing that no one's going to be getting and stuff, and I'm there looking at it like, it's in line with everything else, pretty much. You break it down, it's more than Nintendo's ever charged before, but it's not more than anyone's ever charged before, not by a long shot. So I'm there like, yeah, they'll be fine. There's still plenty of demand. They're going to sell plenty and such. And then all the people saying, hashtag boycott Nintendo, this is way too much, they all went out and pre-ordered the fucking thing. In the meantime, I didn't because I can't fucking afford it. It's just really kind of funny to me. Oh, again, a pile of skulls of which I cannot take. You tease me, game. You tease me! Okay, got a gate control taken care of.
At Anubis 800, yeah, I can tell he was thrown in there at the last second because of tradition. There you go. Exactly, Decker. Start the Doom music.
I just kind of... I feel like it's understood that gaming is kind of an expensive hobby. Some things are cheaper than others, but, like... Ow, ooh, sir? Do you mind? I'm here enjoying the view. Ah, fuck. They can do a lot more damage to me than I can do to them. They're very resistant to fire. I'm very weak to it. I really need to get a bigger heal spell.
Decker? If people still spend money for vacations, then everything is fine.
Oh yeah, I got a thing to try and see about fixing my car battery. It's flat and dead like hell. But, I don't know. I'm still really happy about fixing the well. I'm so damn... Like, I go out there and I look at the well like... It's still in operation. Like, I got so used to having to go out there several times a day just to make sure everything was still working. Like, before I go to bed, go out and check the well, make sure it's still working. And, like, it was just all the time. First thing in the morning, go out, check the well, make sure it's still working. And now that I did go and just say fuck it, and I did the big repair by myself. Because, can't afford to call a professional, and everyone I was asking for assistance on was, their thing was, you should just call a professional.
Decker clapping hands.
So it's like, well, it has to be done. I'm the only one who can do it, and I can't afford to get anyone else to do it, so let's get this done. Like, the total cost of materials was $30. There's $20 for the regulator switch, and $10 for the little glue to go around the threads of the pipe. There's $30 worth of materials. And it didn't take all that long. The thing that took the longest, of course, was the fact that I did not have a electronic or a mechanical pump to reprime the well and get the air PSI up to snuff before I was able to turn it on and get the water going again. So instead, I had to be out there with a bike pump for like 30 minutes. Oh, that's not fair. Uh-oh. Those towers. I gotta watch out for those towers. Okay, so we just... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. Up the little twisty twists through hell. We can get there. We can do our thing. It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be grand. It'll be golden. Still wish I could collect those skulls. I need to find more skulls to collect. I remember collecting a lot more skulls than this. Uh-oh. You know what that means. Oh, that's the sound of quitting time right there.
I don't remember this episode of South Park, but you remind me when Stan father was still employed because he know physical work instead of many peoples who don't have jobs anymore because the AI did do all the paperwork jobs. The evil interior designer outdid himself, LUL.
Okay, hopefully this will get me high enough. I can take... Oh, does this need to be low enough?
You know you want to play some more Caparos. Thank you for streaming, Decker, and good night, everyone.
Oh, oh, oh. love hell. That came out wrong. Or right.
WBTW, what kind of spell is that?
It's just a touch range ice spell.
Well, if Decker stop, of course.
They're kind of... Ow! Ow, my ass! Jesus! Just cut my ass off 3 times. Now I gotta magically restore my ass. Portals of natural disaster. Wow, that sounds...
Chomp,
sounds
chomp,
lovely.
chomp, chomp.
Alright, Quarter of the Dark Salvation, as you do. Hello, sir. I will take your heart. A little mana regen. That fountain. Yeah, well, just stand right there. Okay, thank you. There we go. Okay, okay. I think we can just kind of speedrun this Gate of Oblivion before. Ow, jeez. Uh-oh. Almost out of my mana. Okay. Take his heart. Oh, that's a Clanfer. Or Clan Fear. I don't... Okay. Yeah, we are right at the top. I'm pretty sure we can finish this Oblivion Gate. There should be a health thing. It's not there. Okay, I thought there'd be health and mana. There's not. There's not. Oh, wait. That's health, but we're good on health now. Here they come. 4 of them.
Hey Decker, if I wanted to recuse the point redeemed, do I ask you or Discord or?
Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh, I died from fall damage. I had 1 hit point left and I used it up.
LUL.
Request a point redeem. I'm not sure what you mean, Celestial Knight. Generally, you just redeem the points. Like, right there.
Well, what plays I mean?
Oh. Now I'm still confused, actually. These guys are really tearing my ass up. Inventory. Potions of health. Inventory. Potion of health. I'm over encumbered now. They're smacking me around there. Oh, I think they lowered my maximum hit points as well, because I saw it looked like I healed, like, randomly, but it's probably that they just lowered my maximum hit points for a bit.
If only the numbers of Decker bucks was the amount I have in my IRL bank account. You know the clips you put in, for the points redeem, could you do the cut the motherfucker in half? One from Gremlins LUL.
Oh. Oh, that kind of request point redeem. Okay, yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, if you have an idea, you could let me know. Oh boy, no! Oh crap, no, wrong button! Do I have any? Okay, I got some weak potions of healing. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I can't drop like that.
Would love to see a modern-day live-action Gremlins movie for science.
I had to chug so many potions to get through hell. A novice retort. All that shit for a handful of gold and a novice retort. And a subjacent sigil stone. Oof. Okay. One more portal to Oblivion. Closed. All thanks to the hero of Kvatch. First one I got was what? Disintegrate weapon on strike, fortify blade on self. Okay, that's interesting, but the other one I got... Frost damage on strike, water walking on self. Interesting. And my Kvatch Curious is busted, so I gotta repair.
Frost damage or the boots of Jesus.
I need to get into more repair hammers. Whew. Okay. And we're damn near level 9 now, so that's nice. I really like the way the leveling works in the remaster compared to the original, because in the original, if you wanted to level up good, you had to play like an asshole for a few hours, and then you were allowed to play the game. Now you can just start playing the game, and because, unlike Skyrim, you do pick a class right away to have some nice starter skills, you are actually decent at something right out of the gate. So, it starts fun and continues to be fun, so that's nice. That's nice, I like that. But yeah, I'll be leaving this here. Thank you all for watching. I have been Shado, and remember, the Magic Guild can be harder to join depending on how much of an asshole everyone who works there is. So,
good night.
Quick save again, and
Bye.
Let's see. Do we have any raiding going
Good night.
on? Do we have some?
night.
Okay. A lot, but no one's really doing the same kind of stuff. But I don't want to just
Good night,
not raid
Decker.
with 15 viewers.
Decker, have you ever watched the free movies on YouTube with ads?
No,
Night
I
all.
actually haven't.
Have a great night, everyone. Smiley face.
Got a DevaTuber is there just doing an art stream that has nothing to do with Oblivion, but they're cool. They do their own VTubing art, and they do nice art, and they're doing nice art right now, so they can enjoy some nice art with a nice folk right there with their VTuber. So, see you there, and thanks for all the fish.